from January next year on through to December. So it doesn't stop here.
I'm glad to hear that. And, Karen, thank you so much for your time. And
you're welcome, Bev.
I will see you in about maybe an hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. She is such a nice lady. And also talking about...
This event is so wonderful. So, folks, if you have time to get all decked out, they still have some tickets available, I believe.
Yes, they do. And
right
you can purchase them at the door.
Right at the Orange Show. Like she said, it's a black tie event, and make sure you bring your checkbook because they are doing their best to service all these underprivileged kids.
Yes, they are, and every year that they do this, it gets better and better as the years go on. And every event that the National Orange Show puts on, it's unbelievable. I keep on thinking, how do they come up with all of these different ideas and the designs? And it's incredible.
The trees were amazing last year, and they auctioned them off. I mean, you buy raffle tickets, and some lucky people get to go home with one of those beautiful trees.
Yes, and what it is when you win the tree, what they do is the designer that designed that tree has two people. They take the tree, they actually deliver it to your home and put it right back up again.
Yes, it's just incredible. And all the goodies that come with the tree.
Oh, yeah.
So, folks, if you're in a generous mood, go on out there tonight. They'll have a lovely meal and a fashion show, and you get to see all the trees and music, and it's just a wonderful event.
It is. And talking about events, I want to squeeze this in very, very quickly here because I promised a lot of young people that I would. On Redlands, at Redlands High School this weekend, matter of fact, it's tomorrow. The 3rd, yes, is the 12th annual Children's Theater Festival and Carnival beginning at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the company is going to be performing 3 different one-act plays. And they're going to be doing Robin Hood at 10 o'clock and at 1 o'clock. Then they're going to do The Jungle Book at 11 a.m. and then again at 2 p.m. And then they're going to do Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz and the Clock Tower is going to be on right after that. And it's really going to be fantastic. And also what they're doing is outside, the Booster Club is having a carnival going on. They're going to have music, fun, food, candy, drinks, you name it, and that's going to be going on. They're going to be having face painting and bungee balls and all the different games that you can think of for playing outside. And all the money that they collect is going to help the kids in that school for scholarships.
Wonderful.
Yes, and this has been going on for 15 years now. And Miss S.G. is the theater director. This woman is unbelievable how she talks and teaches these young people and all of the performances that they have been doing through every year. It absolutely amazes me. And so tomorrow, if you don't have anything to do, run over to Redlands High School. And again, everything begins at 10 a.m. And the tickets, it's $5 per show or $7 for all 3 of them.
That's a bargain.
So that's a pretty good bargain. It really is. And the address for the high school is, dun-dun-dun, I'm looking through the paper now, and it is over, son of a gun, where did the address go? Well, anyways, I'll give you the phone number. For more information, it's 909-307-5500, extension 30399. And so go and support the young people over there with all the performances and help some people get some scholarships. And you're going to feel good about the whole thing. And their address is 840 Citrus Avenue in Redlands. And it's at the Clock Theater right there on campus. So go and have some fun. I know I'm going over there, and my grandson's going to be one of the people performing.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun to go and do. Now, to get back to our shopping tips, what do you got, Di?
Well, everybody's been getting involved with the couponing, which I did my whole life, but I always have been a bargain hunter. Anyway,
yes, you have. You're the queen of bargain hunting.
That's right. The shopping diva.
That's what we call you, right?
That's right. Now, you got to remember Walmart is doing the price matching. I hate the commercial, but they're doing it. So keep that in mind, guys. There's so many different ways to find out how to get the rock bottom prices. Now, you can use websites to check the prices. There's one called pricegrabber.com, and you can look for a specific item. Or if you're just looking for a gift, they also partner with dealnews.com. And so you can find out the history of the price on that product and other items also. There's another one called BizRate, BizRate.com, and they'll tell you reviews and the prices on the item and the most reliable companies to buy it from, as well as who to avoid making the purchase from.
That's a good one, because what happens with a lot of people is who are out shopping and we really don't know anything about that store, the products. You end up buying something and you go, oops, I wish I never bought it. Yeah. So now if you can go to one of these websites and do some homework, it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Now,
this BizRate also, the current coupons appear next to the listing, so you won't miss out on the deals.
Now, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, there's so many of them, but here's another one called slickdeals.net. And you can even get into conversation there with other people sharing finds in a variety of categories, clothing, games, etc.
Now, I heard about them. And my sister that lives up north, upstate New York, and she is always on the computer with them. And also, everybody that was talking to me that heard about them, all they can do is rave about it.
Yeah.
So they must be doing something right.
They are. And, everybody needs to save money, and everybody's using the computers. So
yes,
might as well save the gas, no wear and tear on your nerves out in public by doing a little bit of research at home in your comfortable jammies, flannel maybe.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd throw that out there for listeners who have a thing about flannel.
and my fluffy slippers that looks like a dinosaur exploded, and I love them slippers.
Oh,
everybody hates them, but except me. I think they're really cool.
There's another one called NexTag, NEXTAG.com. And that one will even let you set up a price drop alert. So then you'll get a message that the price has dropped on those items. And then google.com/products can help you narrow your search. And that's really nice one there. So those are a few just to sit at home to check your pricing. That's so you don't overspend on holiday gifts.
Right, and so many people, they get caught up in the moment and the excitement and the lights and everything else about the holiday.
Impulse. Yeah.
And they buy these things, and then come January and February, they get their credit card bills and they go, what did I do?
Yeah, there's also an application for the iPhone and Android smartphones that you can download for free called Shop Savvy, and then you can scan the barcode on the product, and that will tell you the lowest price in the stores nearby and online so that you can save money doing that.
And the other thing, too, is what I started doing, and Diane and Christina does it, especially with the family and little grandkids running around. What we do is when we're out early, we start way in the beginning of summer. And we go out and we start snooping it out and figuring out what's going on. We get the idea of the price range, this and that. And when we see the item at the price where it should be, that's when we purchase it. And we have been telling everybody, shop early. It's calming, it's relaxing, and you're going to have more fun come the holiday season.
Right.
You wrap it, You buy it, you wrap it, put it away, and boom, you're done.
Yeah, and like we were talking about earlier about when to shop.
Yes.
Now, you're going to have a much more pleasant experience if you do go early in the day.
Mm-hmm. The earlier, the better.
And if you avoid the weekends. Besides the crowds, the stores are out of everything.
They are, and by the time you get dressed and have your breakfast or whatever you're going to be eating, and you drive over there, and it's the other day I did this, and I timed it. I went over to the Inland Center Mall, right down here in San Bernardino. The place was mobbed, and I drove around that parking lot. Of course, you got to go 5 miles an hour. And I timed it how long it actually found a parking spot. It was 9.5 minutes.
Yikes.
I'm going, are you kidding me? I said, I'm glad I'm done. But I wanted to do a little research.
Well, that's another reason why we promote the smaller businesses,
yes,
the individual shops. And I personally don't like to go to the mall.
I don't either.
I'd rather be able to pull up, go right in, and get what I want.
And that's what this show's all about, is your independent mom and pop shops. And they are the backbone of this country, and that's where, the business is coming from. And yes, stay out of the malls for a while, drive around, find your independent shops, go in there. You're going to find items that the malls probably will not have or sold out of. And look around, and when you buy that item, you're going to be happy, and you're going to meet some new friends along the way.
That's right. I wanted to share another tip. Not only can you check for the rock bottom price with all these websites, etc., but there's also another way to stack your discounts.
Ooh, how?
Okay. Go to the cashback sites like ebates.com or shopathome.com, and then you can find out who's got rebates, you're going to get cash back on these items. And then before you buy it, visit freeshipping.org, because they give out free shipping codes, and retail me not.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to.
Retail me not.
I wasn't reading that. I was reading a little French there. RetailMeNot.com.
Do you want a glass of wine with us and maybe some cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. RetailMeNot.com for promo codes, and you can get discounted gift cards. There's one, giftcardgranny.com or plasticjungle.com. So those are also other places to check for some great deals.
And why we are telling everybody about the great deals, would you tell them this fabulous magazine where we're getting all this information from?
Yes, I'm stealing this information. I came across this magazine, and it's called All You. And they have close to $100 in coupons. But keep in mind, the retailers are doing this, and it's definitely shows in these magazines. You have to, in order to be able to use these coupons in this magazine, you've got to get the magazine when it first comes out,
which is right in the beginning of the month.
Yes, and you've got to use those coupons right away, because they don't last. They expire very soon. They're not like it used to be.
And mention the magazine one more time.
It's called All You, and you can get it at your Walmart. And here's a coupon. Oh, it's expired.
Yeah, there's a lot of the stores that carries that particular magazine. So when
they're
you're
discounted at Walmart.
Right. So when you see it, pick it up. You're going to get all the information that we were just telling you about. You're going to be getting the coupons, and it's a nice magazine. I really enjoy looking through that. I really do.
It really is.
And I don't look at magazines that much, but
I don't either. But I saw
when I seen this,
I thought I've got to have this. And there's all